Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play series. So we're going to be taking a break. We've literally just been marathoning dungeons in the past few parts, and I'm going to stop and talk about a feature that I feel is very, very important that new players look into as soon as they start hitting around the level 40 area, and that is Beast Tribe quests. Beast Tribe quests are a set of quests that you can do on a daily basis. You can gain reputation with these factions, and then you can buy small items, and eventually you can buy vanity items. They're fairly expensive, but the bigger reason why I think new players should really look into this is it's a great source of EXP to add to your daily roulettes. You have your low level roulette, your guildhest roulettes at level 50, you have your high levels, you have your expert roulettes, and then when you're leveling other jobs, these quests that you could do on a daily basis are just a nice little boost to try and speed up those last few levels, which can feel pretty slow. So after you hit the right level, which varies depending on which Beast Tribe it is, you're going to go to whatever Grand Company is affiliated with the Beast Tribe you want to be involved in. There's 5 of them. There's the Amalja, there's the Sahagins, which you'll get from her right here. It's level 44. There's the Kobolds, there's the Ixal, and I'm missing one, and the Sylphs. The Sylphs are the last one. So I personally recommend you go for the Sahagins and the Kobolds first, just because... Let's say this, the Amalja and the Sylph ones suck. That's the best way I can think to put it. They are annoying. They are just the worst quests of them all. And you can only do 6 of these quests a day. So you really don't want them to be those really, really, really annoying quests that you just have no interest in dealing with. So once that's done, you're just going to have to go about unlocking them. So it says I need to go to Bloodshore, so let's go to Costa del Sol. Now, this is going to be the Sahagin one I'm unlocking. It's level 44, and so that's what level you'll have to be. Now, there is one that I'm probably going to have to do an entirely separate video on, and it is the Ixal. It's very much unlike these other ones that are all battle-oriented. You know, you collect items, or you do a specific fate, or you kill a certain number of enemies, stop enemies from planting bombs. Whatever the goal is, it's all battle-oriented. The Ixal ones, while they do have some battle-oriented stuff around level 45-ish, it's bigger for crafters. That's what you use to actually do the quest, are crafters. And it's a great way to help level your crafting classes outside of leaves. And on top of that, it can make you some pretty nice money if you stick with it long enough. So we're just going to do this little quest right here. I'm just going to unlock the Sahagins in this video and give you a rough idea of how it's going to work with the reputation increases, with the how much EXP you'll get per quest. And also keep in mind that you only start with 3 quests, but you'll eventually be able to unlock more of them. And that is really your first big goal with these, because in my opinion, you should focus on finishing all of the reputation with a single Beast Tribe at once. It's actually not faster to do that. And in all honesty, it's faster to just do 2 of them at a time. I think it's faster by like a day or 2. But I like, I don't know, I'm just a person who enjoys the focused effort and only needing to do all 6 quests in a single area at a single time. I'm the kind of person who hates like, oh, let me do 3 quests here, then run and do 3 quests here. It's just not my thing. I don't like it. But it is actually more efficient to do dailies, 3 dailies, do 2 Beast Tribes at the same time. The Ixal, though, might be a little bit of a different story. Ixal's a very different story, actually. Like I said, I'm probably going to need a whole separate video just for the Ixal quests. So, the other reason why I decided this would be a good idea, by the way, is because I'm level 46.5, and I want to get to 47 to do Ormvale, and I don't know how many side quests I have left outside of the main story. On the main story, where we last left off, or where I last left off, is level 43. Yeah, level 43. And level 44 is going to be Garuda. And then it pretty much just speeds towards level 50, because there's no more official dungeons in the main story after Stone Vigil. I mean, there are, but they're level 50 dungeons, so you're not going to gain levels off of them anymore. So this is where, when I was talking about Zamiel Darkhold speedrunning or Orem Vale using those dungeons to quickly get to level 50, this is where that comes from, because these last few levels can be a bit of a stretch, especially if you haven't been stopping to do leaves or fates, if you didn't have your challenge log unlocked to help give you a little bit of a boost. All those things are really just to prevent you from ever getting to the point where you're behind your own main story. So, alright, hand in the quest right here, and then we should be able to get started. Now, as usual in these videos, I am going to skip the cutscenes, but there is a story for each of these Beast Tribe quests, and I actually enjoy most of them. I actually enjoy the Sahagins and the Kobolds the most, I think. Well, you know what? No, the Ixal are really, really good, too. The only two I'm just not a big fan of are the first two they did. The Emulsia and the Sylphs. The Sylphs are by far the worst one, in my opinion. And that's just because those dailies are really, those are the worst dailies, the Sylph dailies. In all honesty, I hate them. I hate them with a burning passion. Like, I would give up anything to know that those quests are removed from the game. It's that bad. Okay, so anyway, we got to do this quest here real quick in order to actually unlock the dailies. Now, there are a lot of fates in this area that you're probably going to end up having to do for quests at some point. This fate, on the other hand, I'm going to stop and help kill Mew. Mew, the pusher, his name is. Alright. And I'm just going to help with some DPS here because I want some credit. I still have, I have my challenge log for the week to do, so this will help. Assuming I can get gold on this will help, I should say. It seems like, I'll be able to cast enough stone 2s in order to go gold. Also, I have arrow 2 now, don't I? Yes, I do. I gotta redo my bars because there's... Oh, that's not right. Alright, that's right. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I completely forgot about arrow 2. I gotta move my bars around, definitely. I say that in a lot of videos, but now it's really hitting the point where it's gotta be done. I don't want to get used to these binds that I have going right now. Alright. Come on. Come on, Mew. Yeah, the one that I just passed by over there, Sharknado, honestly, I should probably do that. Because there's a high probability I'm going to need that for a daily. Sharknado is one that you very, very often need for one of the daily quests. So, I guess it depends. If the people right here help with it, I just got a call from a number called unknown. I'm not going to call that number back. Alright. Alright, that's one down. And the quest is all the way over here. Alright, I guess we'll go over here then. We'll follow these guys. Guys, lead me to the quest. No, wait, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to search for Pew. There he is. There he is. What are you doing over here, Pew? You getting bullied? I think he's getting bullied. I'm pretty sure he's getting bullied. Yep, he was getting bullied. Oh, so I'm gonna... Holy! Oh, I hit the water sprite by accident. I don't care. Holy! I love Holy. You can see why. You can see why I love this. I just gotta tell from somebody. I have a feeling they're gonna be asking me if I want to join. I've gotten a lot more tells from people asking if I want to join free companies lately. And at least I enjoy the fact that I'm getting tells and I'm not just getting random invites. I really don't like that. I spoke about it before. I really don't like just getting a random invite without a person talking to me. Be like, hey, you know, I noticed you don't have a free company. You wouldn't happen to be a newer player, would you? No, yeah. Nah, this is an alt. That's what I tell people now. I just tell people it's an alt. I'm not looking for a free company on it. Although, realistically, if somebody offers you a free company spot for, like, a social, you should probably take it as a new player because they probably have the EXP bonus buff up, which is something we'll be talking about at an entirely other time. And it'll really help you get to level 50 on your first character. It'll help you with all your characters. So I highly recommend that if you do get an invite from a free company, the guy's like, hey, you know, we are a social free company. We're looking to, would happen to have a free company you're planning to join? Yeah, I do. So, yeah. I just have to let the guy know that I'm not interested in it. But I highly recommend at this point that you... Oh, it can't be skipped? Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to see a little bit of story here. If you can somehow read all of this text before I'm done with it, then you're awesome. Don't worry. You'll get to see some of this sooner or later when you actually do it. So even just unlocking it was a couple of quests worth, and that's a pretty big deal because every quest matters at this level. Every little bit of experience matters that can make you avoid fate farming. Okay, so once you've successfully unlocked a Beast Tribe quest, certain NPCs in the area will have this symbol above their head. This means repeatable. Doesn't necessarily mean daily. It means that the quest that they give you is repeatable. These quests just happen to be repeatable on a daily basis. Let me see if the timer actually says. No, it doesn't. It resets, I'm pretty sure, every morning at GMT -5. I think right now it's 11 a.m. at on Eastern Standard Time. It depends, though. It depends on where you live, honestly, when it'll reset. But here we go. Except the 3 Beast Tribe quests. So this third quest, I want to point out a few quick things. The first one is, you'll notice that this guy had 3 quests, small talk, and nothing. You'll also notice that it tells me how many remaining allowances that I have. So think of it like the leave allowances, where I have them stocked up to 100. I could do 100 of those whenever, you know, I want. These actually have a 6 quest per limit daily, which I mentioned earlier. So every time I accept one of these quests, I'm using one of my allowances. Once I complete them, the allowance will be spent for good. Now, these 3 quests are fairly simple, but let's look at them in the journal real quick. So we have a killer strategy. It's 9k EXP. It's 500 gil. Again, important. A big thing also for newer players is it gives you a head start on the tomestone grind. Because it gives Allegan tomestones of soldiery, it doesn't give a lot. Don't get me wrong. It gives a very minuscule amount, but it adds up. You know, especially if you start doing these at 41 and you're somebody who maybe plays a couple of hours a day and you do these quests daily, it'll give you a nice boost going into level 50. And it's just nice to have the little bit of extra. As you get higher ranks, these quests will give more reputation, they'll give more experience points, they'll give more Allegan tomestones, they could eventually give an even higher tier of tomestone. But after that, these are pretty much just basic quests. So we're going to talk to this guy and head to Moonshade Isle, where the quest that one of the quests they want me to do is here. And these quests are basic. Like, I guess I really don't need to show you these quests. I just wanted to go over the importance of actually doing these quests, because they're good. And a lot of people skip over them because, like, you know, I don't need to do the Beast Tribe quest. You know, I'm a new player. I just want to get to 50 and do the dungeons, and yeah. But I highly recommend stopping and doing this. So what is it? I need... See, one of the quests I need to do: deliver the coral armband obtained in the Fate Sharknado. Remember when I said I should have done the Sharknado in case I get the quest for it? This is exactly what I was talking about. So I need 2 Moonshade Pugils for their flesh. And then... is that all I need, or do I need to do something with these? Is that all? Is that really all I need to do for this quest? See, that's why the Sahagin quests are a lot easier than the Amalja and the Sylph. They take you to an enclosed area where you can do the quest. And you barely need to do anything. Whereas the Amalja and the Sylph, you gotta run so far, and the quests are just so tedious, and some of the spawn times are bad. I don't even want to talk about it. It hurts my feelings. And then we'll just talk to this guy to go back. And I was wrong. There was something else I had to do on that island. So now I need to go back again. Good job, May. I love paying attention. Oh, I love paying attention even more. Alright, yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Skip the cutscene again. I really got to turn on the skip cutscene thing. I don't know why it's not on this character yet. But it really needs to happen. Come on. There we go. So now I need to place the fresh pugil flesh near crab burrows and kill some crabs. Alright. That I can do. Except that I have 2 pugils on me. That's bothersome. That's definitely bothersome. It's so bothersome, in fact, that I'm, even though it's only 2 targets, I know exactly how I'm going to deal with it. I am going to holy the hell out of these things. Let's just pretend like this is the most effective way for me to be doing this right now. I wonder if my dots from arrow and arrow 2 will be enough to kill this one. Or if I'm going to have to stop and cast the stone 2 on him. No, I think arrow and arrow 2 will be enough. Look how much damage it does. It does like 93. It does like... well, if they don't crit, it does like 100 damage still. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, now that those minor inconveniences are out of the way, let's get a stone skin up. Let's place this flesh down right here. And kill. Look at that. Look how... that's such a small crab. It's hungry. Maybe it's so small because it's still so hungry. I keep forgetting about arrow 2. Arrow 2 and arrow together is good damage, my friend. It's not to be underestimated. I highly recommend using arrow and arrow 2. Definitely recommend putting arrow 2 a place on your bar where you won't forget it like me. And we're good. One more. Let's please do this before the pugils decide to come back. Please. Yes. There we go. Now, the thing is, yeah, I'm going to start with arrow 2 and arrow. There we go. I think that's the way to start. Pretty sure you don't start with stone 2 once you have arrow 2. Also, I'm pretty sure I could just take stone 1 off of my bar at this point and just put stone 2 there. Like, stone 1 is great for when you're, you know, a low level and you want to kite. You want to make sure the enemy has some distance between you. But at this point, like, I don't care. I'm almost level 50. These things aren't so bad to the point where I feel like it's going to cost me. Oh, God, no, no, no. Go, go, go. I think I made it. Did it cancel? I think I made it. I think I made it. Oh, I made it. Phew. And then you hand the quest in, and whoop-de-doo, you're done. Is Sharknado still up? I don't know if it's still up. Let's go see if it's still up. One thing I like about these, and I say I like it, but I really don't, is the fact that there's fates for it. And the reason why I say I don't like it, really, but I do like it at the same time, the fates are extra experience points, for me at the very least, and it helps towards the challenge log, it helps towards doing the unique fates, it helps towards doing the regional fates. I like that it helps me with that aspect, but I hate, for the sake of completing these in a reasonable amount of time, that there are fates involved. It's a love-hate relationship. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to kill this thing in 2 minutes. There's a 0.0% chance of that happening. I could kill it solo, don't get me wrong, but in 2 minutes, I'm supposed to do that much damage. That's, I hate to say it, but that's not going to happen. That's another struggle you may have with these quests, is some of the dailies, the fates might just be so strong and there's nobody around to help you. If that happens, you can shout for help, you can wait. I recommend just moving on with your life. I'm going to move on with my life. And why did I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I'm just going to keep running. Oh, okay. Now the one thing that's with the Saugons that's a little annoying, there's so many enemies here that can aggro you. There are so many of them. Look at this. I'm just trying to do the quest. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to do my dailies. And all these things, they want me dead. And see, can't escape it. Can't escape it. I'm going to run this way. Maybe I can escape it if I go this way. Nope. In fact, that's the opposite. I pulled the full boss. You know, I don't remember this being this bad. I remember usually being pretty sneaky with this. Alright, there we go. Now we can be sneaky. See that guy? We're going to sneak right past him. See? Sneaky. I'm so sneaky. And that's a hostile presence, huh? And I have to kill that hostile presence, don't I? Yes, I do. Alright, so we got to collect how many clams? I need 3 clams. Steel giant clams full of megalodon paste. Okay. I'm doing that. I need you to help me kill this guy a little faster. So what I'm hoping is that fate will despawn and respawn. And it'll be a lot easier. Because it failed. That's what I'm hoping will happen. We'll see what happens. Alright, great. Thanks for aggroing me. Aggroing me. I've been having trouble saying words the past few days. I don't know if I'm like... I don't know. Like, I was streaming yesterday and somebody donated and it said Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch is what it said. And you notice how I'm saying it really, really slow? That's because I can't say it fast. I'm incapable of it. Oh my goodness, there's so many things. I never remember this being a trouble. Maybe it's because I did the quest back in the day when everybody was doing it. And therefore, I don't remember it being this hard. It's not even like it's hard. It's just there's so many enemies that I don't want to kill. I'm going to have to kill them. At this point, I don't have a choice. I either kill them or I do this for the rest of the day. Or I do this for the rest of the video. I have one of 2 choices here. I'm just amazed that they're still following me all the way over here. Okay. He left me alone. Are you going to leave me alone? You're going to leave me alone? But oh my god. How is that thing still shooting me from over there? Alright, let's trigger the giant clam. Good, I sense a hostile presence. Can that ballista leave me alone? That's my only request right now, is that... Oh, I guess not. I guess my answer is no. Okay, don't worry, I've got this under control. Don't you worry, I've got this. Said every great man ever before he died. Seriously, though, I'm amazed that thing is still after me. I don't even care, shoot me. You don't even do that much damage. I can't wait till you give me quests to kill you. Okay. Sneaky. Well, now I can understand why it would shoot me. Now it makes a lot more sense than before. I don't care. I don't care. I'm a healer. I can take it. It's 156 damage. Like, I'll live. All right. I'll just throw a regen on after this, and we'll be good to go. And I'm not doing Sharknado for now. Sharknado's gonna have to wait. Seriously though, do Sharknado. Do Sharknado. If you ever see Sharknado before you're unlocking these quests, do Sharknado. If other people are around, just do it, because you're gonna end up needing that coral armband anyway. All right, and now we'll just sprint back because that ballista is making it impossible to do otherwise. And I'll just hand in these 2 quests for now. I have the other quests I have to unlock with the kobolds, and I don't think those are as bad. They're still pretty bad, though. They're, I'm pretty sure that the kobold quests are easier to complete in terms of the area where you have to go for them. In fact, the kobold quest literally takes you to an area that I think has no enemies for some of the quests. It's literally just like, hey, do your thing here and then be done. So I handed in 2 of the quests. That's, you know, good and dandy. I got an extra, like, what, 20k EXP, a little bit less than that. Just something that you should look into. Do your Beast Tribe quest dailies, especially because there is indeed a challenge log for it. It's not for any experience points, but it's gil. More gil. Can't complain about more gil. I have 260k right now. Don't know how I got that after all this time because I've been doing a little bit more teleporting. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Remember, unlock your Beast Tribe quest. Be responsible. I will see you guys in the next part for either Garuda Normal or Aurum Vale. One of those 2. We'll see which one it is. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care.